Hello everyone, my name is Yash Lugar. I am the founder of Growth Research and Educare. I hope everyone is safe and doing good. I welcome you all to the series of technical analysis basics where we'll be teaching you the basics of charts and technical analysis so that next time you don't have to depend on anyone else to take your investing as well as trading decisions. So as we say that in English, if you want to learn English well, you have to know ABCD, which is very important. Okay, the same way if you want to know technical analysis well, the most important concept here is support and resistance. Okay, so as we know that in market the price moves as per the demand and supply. If the buyers are strong, if they're ready to buy at higher levels, then the prices will move up. And if the sellers are strong and their dominance is strong and they are ready to sell at lower prices, then the prices will move down. Okay, so whenever the prices are moving down, many times we see that the market takes a breather at a particular level. Okay, so it may be a particular level or a zone, right? So that we basically known as the support zone. So if I take you in terms of definition, then support is that price level or that price zone where the stock or the index is not being able to break easily on the downside. Means that the market is falling, it is trying to bounce back from these levels. Okay, so these are called support. Okay, the same way if once the market is moving up, okay, so there will be some levels which the market is facing lot of problems to cross. Okay, so many times we see that Nifty is not able to cross a particular level, or a particular stock, like for example TCS is not able to cross 2300 level, or maybe a particular zone like 2280 to 2300. So that is a resistance zone or a resistance level. Okay, so this is the basic definition. So if I talk about resistance is that price level which a stock or an index is not being able to cross easily on the upside. Means it's facing a lot of supply. We call resistance as the supply zone where a lot of sellers dominate the buyers, and as well as in support the buyers dominate the seller, and that is the demand zone, that is the accumulation zone which we can say. Okay, so now let us understand these with the help of examples so that the concept gets much more clearer to you. Okay, so as you can see on your screen, we have shared the chart of BPCL. Okay, one disclaimer is no it's no recommendation, it's just for educational purpose we are sharing these charts. Okay, so as you can see in the chart that BPCL has taken support at 400 various times. It has been 2 to 3 times in the past 1 month. BPCL has taken a support between 398 to 400, and it has not given any candle close below 400. Everyone, it is very important that no candle should close below the support zone or that support level. So every time BPCL is coming to 400, it is bouncing back. It is bouncing back. Today also, it has bounced back from there. Okay, so 400 is a very good support zone for BPCL. Okay, so this is how we define support. You can use any charting platform to see these charts. This is the charting platform of TradingView. You can see any other chart or platform as you like. Okay, same way if I talk about resistance in terms of an example, here comes the chart of TCS on your screen. Okay, so TCS has been taking resistance at 2300 on the weekly charts. If you see, so BPCL was the daily chart, TCS is the weekly chart we are showing you, where it is taking multiple times. TCS has reached the price level of 2300. It has maybe crossed it on a particular day, but it has not given a weekly closing above 2300. So it is facing strong resistance at 2300. Maybe the sellers are dominating at 2300 and they are not letting the price cross it. So that is the resistance level for TCS, which is 2300. Okay, where the sellers are dominating. Vis-a-vis for 400, there's a support zone or the support level for BPCL where the buyers are dominating and they are not letting the price go below it. Okay, so this was the basic concept of support and resistance. Now I will put some rules on your screen which you should follow. These are some basic rules which I follow, and I think one should follow for seeing support and resistance. So for a valid support or a valid resistance to be there, it has a price level has to touch it minimum 3 times. Like in BPCL you saw three times the stock came at 400 and it bounced back, came at 400, bounced back, came at 400, bounced back. So it did it three times. So this becomes a strong support zone or a support level. Okay, so it has a minimum three times. The maximum times it happens, it can be historically also, it can be in current also. Then that level becomes that much important. Okay, the same way in TCS 2300, multiple times, more than I think 4 or 5 times it has gone to 2300 and is not able to cross, both in daily as well as weekly charts. Okay, so it has to be minimum three times that the support or resistance has to be maintained. Okay, another rule which I follow is you should always try to follow buy or sell decision should be taken as per a reversal candle. So you should wait for a reversal candle to be made near the support or resistance zone, like a hammer or a shooting star or a bullish engulfing or a bearish engulfing or a morning star or evening star. Of course, we'll be teaching you all in the further videos, but just for your reference, because I follow it very religiously, because there has to be a demand candle or a supply candle at a support or resistance zone, so that my conviction in the trade increases. Okay, so these are the few rules which we follow. Rest we have given it in the photo. So I think we should you should follow these rules to be successful in terms of your trading and investing. Friends, this is all about support and resistance. If you have any doubts, you can write it in the comment box, and we'll definitely try to solve it. And once again, thank you so much everyone for showing your love and blessings for our channel. And I hope you were able to understand support and resistance well through this video. And we'll keep coming with such videos every now and then. We'll try to create more quality content so that you understand everything about technicals, fundamentals, and all about the jargons of the market. Okay, so thank you so much everyone for watching. Do share it with your friends and families who are interested in markets, and see you all soon in the next video. Bye bye.